Alright guys, welcome back to Prince TV. If this is your first time of coming across to this platform, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button so that you can be getting my update. Guys, please do me a favor by subscribing to this platform so that anytime I upload my video, always be the first person to be notified, and then you know what this video is all about. Yesterday, we made an argument based on sanatoria, Cassazione, Commission, Asilo Ritirata, and different kind of arguments with that lawyer known as Paola Obinati di Remini, when we try to make some questions. Guys, I need your opinion based on this video which we did yesterday. If you like it and then you want us to continue, then we can be inviting this lady time to time whenever she have chance, you understand? So if you like that program whereby she will come live there, then you guys will be dropping question at the comment section, and then I'll try to ask her. And those ones who can type in Italian, you can type direct in Italian, then she read direct and then ask your question. I really thank you guys for coming around that yesterday to stay with me, and then we make this program together. I think most of you benefited something, and then I know those one, when I was kind of like translating, you guys are getting the updates before kind of like I come to speak, because I know my people, most of you or many of you understand the language, just that we find it difficult to speak out, you understand? So everybody is learning the language. Even me that is speaking, I'm still learning the language. It's small, you understand? So guys, if you love that program, please try to let me know at the comment section of this video so that I will have the agility to kind of like be disturbing this woman to come live with us while we ask our question, and then she give us answers to questions which we'll be asking. So without wasting time, let's kick into the major reason why we are here and see how it look like.
Prince TV.
Alright guys, so now I'm going to give you guys updates about the Italian court, that is the Court of Cassazione. I've come out to give another article again based on mothers who are living here in Italy, that is the people who are living in a forced marriage. I'm going to give you guys this update in article so that you guys can see how they stated all these things. So those ones who have not getting this information. All right, so without wasting time, let's kick in immediately. He said here, Italian court rules to protect those feeling forced marriage. You understand? So people who are feeling a forced marriage, this is what they are stating about you guys. Now, he said, the Italian Court of Cassation on March 5th upheld an appeal filed by a young Nigerian woman who had fled her homeland after being pursued by a relative to marry someone she did not want to. You understand? So this was based on a forced marriage, when this lady tried to was forcefully to marry someone who she did not intend to. This is what they are stating here. Now let's go a little bit further. Alright, he said here, Italian court ruled that women migrants feeling forced marriages can be granted a form of protection to enable them to remain in Italy. So this is what they are stating here. So if it happens to be you are in a forced marriage, I think it's high time for you to go and look for a lawyer and then ask for. I know this is just something like complicated, because to be in a forced marriage in the first place is not possible, because you going to be in a forced marriage, being in a marriage whereby your mind is not there. I don't think this is that too relevant, but it's an update for those ones who are under these categories to know that, you know, there is opportunity with this problem to have a permit. You understand? Now let's go a little bit on this article. He said here, women migrants feeling forced marriages can be granted a form of protection to enable them to remain in Italy. Italy highest court has ruled. Alright, he said here, the Supreme Court of Cassation, Court Suprema di Cassazione, established this precedent in a ruling March 5th on an appeal filed by a young Nigerian woman who fled her country after a relative indulged her into a marriage that she did not want, like I explained already. He said the woman requested for asylum had been rejected in Florence. That is Florence, you understand? All right, he said asylum would have provided her with a longer stay permit than humanitarian protection, which the High Court ruled she met the requirements for. So guys, there is many articles based on this particular update. I think we have to summarize these things here. So what they are trying to state here is just that, you know, those ones who are living in a forced marriage, there is opportunity for them to get document as well. Like the one they stated that those ones who are having twins baby, then they have to have the opportunity to get this document as well. So if you are living in a marriage whereby it is not in your intention, a forceful marriage not wanted by you, you can report this to a lawyer, and then with this they can give you a protection. This is what they are trying to state in this particular update. So without wasting time, let's go straight to another article and see how it look like. Alright guys, this update is an emergency rate at which immigrants are landing here in Italy. The Mario Draghi have brought out some articles here because the rate at which people are landing from Sicily, different parts again now, is even exceeding that of last year. You understand? Now let's go on based on articles so that you guys can see what I'm trying to emphasize on this particular update before we go to the one of Salvini. He said here, immigration is an emergency. This is what a Draghi can do. Now let's go to the major article. He said here, the number of landing in this first month of 2021 exceeds those of last year. You understand? He said, we are in the emergency. What will be a move of the new government? Now let's see major articles, what they are trying to state in this place. He said, 2021 opened with a notable increase in landings compared to 2020. This is the first alarm bell on the immigration front for the new government, in which both parts of the center left and the center right sit. He said the second alarm bell is represented by the recent investigations against NGOs. In light of all this, how will Mario Draghi move? Now let's see. What will Mario Draghi going to do? The rate at which immigrants are arriving here in Italy. Let's just see one of the articles which they are stating here. We'll try to summarize everything. He said, since the new year has begun, the arrival of migrants has marked an unexpected surge because it is much higher than the numbers of the same period last year. There are 5,668 foreigners arrived on Italian territory against the 2,553 counted in the identical period of 2020. You understand? So now, from that, let me say, for example, from February to March, the rate at which immigrants arrive in Italy is higher than the one of last year, with a numerous number of 2,553 counted. Now, Italy are trying to combat with coronavirus, but immigrants are still arriving in other areas. These are giving heavy loads to this new government known as Mario the Dragon. Alright guys, so this is the update to let you know that the rate at which African immigrants or African continents are arriving here in Italy, even most Tunisians, is too much. And then this is what this Mario Draghi is not emphasizing. This is where Matteo Salvini is always coming up, that, you know, to stop immigration is the best way, not to be hearing all this story up and down. Now we don't know what the Mario Draghi is trying to state here, because even the Luciano Lamorgese have tried to ask the EU in order to distribute immigrants, and then all these immigrants will arrive, or our brothers and sisters will arrive. We don't have to call immigrant because we all are one here. We arrive, then they will leave all this load for Italian, but they agree that they all are European Union. Spain is there, Austria is there, France is there, Germany is there, Switzerland is there. Many European countries are there, but they will leave the load for Italian. This is the problem which the Italian government are facing. This was what led the frustration of Giuseppe Conte, whereby Matteo Salvini is disturbing every day, stating that the rate at which immigrants are arriving is too much. Now, Matteo Salvini don't have too much say on immigration too much this time around, because the Consiglio di Minister, which is the Mario Draghi, which is the Prime Minister, he supported this man to be together. So now, if he have to shout at Mario Draghi, he have to take it in a soft way, not like Giuseppe Conte. I think if it happens to be that Giuseppe Conte was the one who is still there as the Prime Minister, by now that immigrants are topping the rate at which people are arriving compared to the one of last year, you see Matteo Salvini will come out and then we scatter everywhere in the parliament. But now, because Mario the Dragon is with him, he don't have that much effort to shout at this Mario Draghi. But in any way, this man is still standing against immigration. So this is the update I have for you, the emergency, the rate at which immigrants are arriving here in Italy. I wish you guys to know all these things so that you can know that, you know, the population is still going high, and see how all these things are going. So without wasting time, let's go and see how some immigrants, whether Senegal, I don't know where they come, particularly, let's see how they insulted Matteo Salvini. Hi guys, this update is somehow funny, but we have to play the video so that you all can see how some immigrants have come to kind of like insult Matteo Salvini. I know most of you might have a kind of like seen this video, but it's something worth for people to see how people kind of like know that Matteo Salvini is a barrier to immigrants. And then some immigrants have come out to state that, you know, Matteo Salvini have not traveled to outside the Italian to see how people do things. That is why he's always fighting against immigrants, because, you know, moving from your country to another man's country, automatically when you get to that place, they call you immigrant, black or not black, yellow, green, white. It does not depend on your color. If Matteo Salvini go to another man's country, automatically he will become an immigrant. And then this particular migrant was insulting Matteo Salvini, saying different kind of things. Without wasting time, let me just give you guys the video to watch. If we come back, we'll try to hit more nails on this particular update.
Ma vieni qua!
È lo stesso alla!
Salvini perché è forte?
Così c'ho! Salvini è un porco! Non sa fare i politici!
Salvini è un numero uno!
Numero merda!
Compa, ce lo mandiamo a Salvini, dai!
Ecco, manda Salvini! Sì. Io sono d'accordo con lui, però non fa bene la politica. La politica non solo sull'immigrazione.
Giusto.
Il sindaco di New York è un italiano. L'amore è un africano.
È Orlando com'è Orlando?
Orlando pure è un immigrato. È vero, Orlando è bravo.
Orlando è bravo.
È un sindaco bravo, non c'è lui, non c'è nessuno.
Cacci, tu devi ammazzare!
Sì, ammazzami. Voglio morire. Ammazzami. C'è Satana. Salvini su lui è premio. Deve comunicare con me. Io sono un profeta che dice la verità. Ti ha dato soldi Salvini.
È un numero uno perché va
Ma che sai?
Avete
Avete rubato l'Africa. Salvini ha rubato l'Africa. Adesso l'Africa. Perché? Che mi frega a me? Avete rubato l'Africa. Qui non ha niente.
Me la sta muoendo.
Dire a Salvini, se lui non ha mai viaggiato, deve andare un po' in vacanza a capire cos'è il mondo. Il mondo non basta solo a Palermo, anche c'è il mondo a Bagheria.
Siamo tutti fratelli.
Siamo tutti fratelli e sorelle. Avete capito? Salvini, a quali emigrati in mare? Dopo 2 settimane, mette l'aereo, mette tutto dentro. Mandalo in Africa, perché qui non è paradiso! Qui è l'inferno!
Ok, a posto.
Basta, io vado.
Ciao.
Hai capito? Mandalo a Salvini.
Saluta Salvini.
Salvini sono un balone, che sta morto.
I bombi si mangiano. I picci si mangiano.
Dame con Salvini perché la sta mangiando in tonne, capito?
Ammazza bambini. Giusto, ditemelo.
Giusto! Salvini numero uno! A posto,
guys, so that is the video there. I think you guys have seen where this immigrant or where this migrant is trying to state that Matteo Salvini have not gone out to other place. That is why he's doing all those things, saying that Matteo Salvini is this, all those kind of stuff. I think you guys see everything that happened there. So let me know whatever you're thinking. Anything maybe I say you think, may you let me know how it did be so. So guys, this is the update I have for you for today. This time around, don't be offended that we are not going to be constant like before, you understand, because now we have to change the schedule of work. They don't change things for me for my place, so I'm not going to they call the come every time again. But once we are like this, we try to package all the news together and then drop everything at once so that you guys can see how all these things are going. If you have not subscribed to this platform, guys, please do me a favor by subscribing to this platform so that anytime I drop my video, you will be the first person to see this video and know how it look like. And then for the first kind of like introduction I made when we did that video of yesterday with that lawyer, you be like so I like that kind of program, and I like that program, may they continue every time. Mona let me know. In time to we go just stay there, we go ask her question. At least I think that yesterday many people get solution to their questions. You understand? So if you like that program to continue, try to let me know at the comment section. And guys, please try to always hit the like button of my video, please guys. I'm begging you. This gives me appetite to go and settle down and look for news for you guys to bring it here. So that is it. If you have not subscribed, please try to subscribe, share out, please like, comment. The next time again we'll be together. I remain your boy Prince TV. Ciao.
Yeah.